Welcome to the Sowing Hope podcast. This is a show all about implanting hope in our hearts. I'm Bill Snyder, joined by my friend DeSantis. We're glad you're here for our uplifting conversation about faith and how it sustains our hearts through all the seasons of life. Thanks for walking with us. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this very special episode of Sowing Hope. I am Bill Snyder, and as you can see, I am joined by my wonderful co-host, Ann DeSantis. Ann, how are you today? It's been a while since we've done a Sowing Hope, but we're here, we're back. It's great to be with you.
Yeah, it's great to be with you, too. And this whole idea that we had to do this beautiful Eucharistic Summit is going to come to fruition actually tomorrow.
Yeah.
December 6th, 7th, and 8th at 6 p.m. Eastern on Patchwork Heart Ministry YouTube channel. We recommend people registering at nonatus.org. But it's just a really exciting time, isn't it, Bill, for us that it's here. The Eucharistic Summit will be here within a day.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. I can't believe we're saying that, but it's exciting. And we have so many amazing speakers and people to talk about, and we encourage people to still go over and register, right? We want people to go register at nonatus.org. There's still plenty of time to do that. But that way you get the emails, the notifications that it's going to start right at 6 o'clock tomorrow. I can't believe we're saying that. It's still all after all this work, but it's going to be so much fun.
Well, I want to say thank you to you, Bill, because you did a great job with the production and the editing for this beautiful summit. Now, admittedly, it is a pre-recorded event, and we have 20 awesome, actually over 20 awesome
21
speakers, including one of our headline speakers is Bishop William Byrne of the Diocese of Springfield, Massachusetts. We're so grateful to him and to everyone who's joining us. We have also some religious joining us. It'll be Mother Claire, and also two priests. It'll be Father Daniel Bowen and Father James Mayer of the Mercedarian Religious Order. Bill, if it's okay, I think I'm just going to go down the whole list of speakers to make a notification to everyone who's watching this podcast so they know who to expect. We will have Dr. Mary Amore and William Hemsworth, Liz Montigny, Christina Simmons, Charbel Raish, myself and Bill Snyder, Kendra Von Esch, Ray Haywood, Allison Gingras, and as I mentioned, Mother Claire already, Paul Fahey, and Caroline Godin, Donna A. Heckler, Gary Zimak, and Mickey Kelly, Robert Ramos, and also Penny Warner. I believe, I don't know if I mentioned, but I want to make sure that I say his name if I did miss it, Ray Haywood and also Kendra Von Esch. So we're just so excited for this summit and for the great lineup of speakers that we have.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the other thing is we have the ability to be able to hear from these amazing speakers, but also celebrate the source and summit of our faith. And as Bishop Byrne quickly points out in his video, I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but when you edit it, you get to watch it ahead of time, folks. But in Bishop Byrne's video, he very quickly points out that we're entering into the time of Eucharistic revival in this country. And there's a huge push for the Eucharist from the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops and even Pope Francis. So we are entering into this time of Eucharistic renewal and revival. And so we're excited to, kind of partner with all these speakers to give you some refreshment in that and get deeper understanding. We can never really fully talk about the complete they're gaining complete understanding of the Eucharist because it is the body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus. And it's like trying to grasp, Jell-O, sometimes, right? You're trying to pick up Jell-O. At times it slips through your fingers, but it can be familiar for us. It's beautiful. So I'm excited, Ann, to really be able to offer this to so many different people, for them to be able to learn and to share and to grow in faith. I mean, there's so many different aspects of the talks too. There's the catechetical talks, and there's the personal witness talks. Then there's kind of the blend of the two. So it's going to be beautiful to really see how this unfolds.
Yeah, I agree with you. It is going to be and is beautiful. And like Bill said, I mean, if you're watching this video right now and you have not registered, it's not too late. I mean, even if you're watching this video when the summit is still going on, or for that matter, it might even be after the fact. Maybe the summit is already finished. But the good news is, because it is a recorded event, that you can go to the Patchwork Heart Ministry YouTube or the St. Raymond Nonnatus Foundation Eucharistic Summit page, where it will be housed as well, and be able to watch those beautiful videos. And as Bill said, it's a great combination between catechetical and then stories, faith stories, all kinds of aspects of the body, blood, soul, and divinity of our faith, the Eucharist. When we're Catholic, that really is the center point of what it means to be Catholic, because we believe that this isn't just a piece of unleavened bread. This is Jesus, as he said in John chapter 6, that it is him, and he continues to stay with us in a physical form, spiritually and physically. And so we're really, really blessed to be able to present to all this to you, to all of you. And we're going to ask you to share this video. Please share this, friend, follow, and like the Patchwork Heart Ministry, St. Raymond Nonnatus Foundation, Fiat Ministry Network. Follow what we're doing, because there's going to be a lot of follow-up on this event as well. And please make sure, if you would, to subscribe to those two websites we mentioned. That's nonatus.org and patchworkheart.org, because we want to become friends with you. We want to stay in touch with you about other beautiful events that we're doing. Right, Bill?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And we want people to tune in and follow and like us, because that really does help us. I cannot stress enough, even just learning about how YouTube has worked in the past, and understanding the algorithms and stuff like that. I've recently had the ability to understand a little bit more of that from some different sources, and it's really important that the subscribership, you don't think that makes a difference, but it really does. We want to evangelize, right? Well, the way we evangelize is we get it out to more and more people. Well, the more and more subscribers that a channel has, right? The more and more subscribers that Ann has at the St. Raymond Nonnatus Foundation, the Patchwork Heart Ministry has, that Fiat Ministry Network has, well, what happens is it amplifies the Google algorithm, the YouTube actually shows the videos to more people. That's how it works. The more subscribers you have, the more popular you are in their eyes, and then therefore it sends it out to more people that may have absolutely no understanding of God. Maybe they need to hear this message. The Holy Spirit can make divine appointments through this, but it's dependent on us, right, to do a little bit of prayer and also work. So that work is extremely easy for you. All you have to do is click the subscribe button at the bottom of any video on our channels. And like I subscribe to Ann's channels, Ann subscribes to mine. We all try and build up the kingdom together. And everyone likes to complain about the media today and what the media provides and what it pushes out. Well, in some respects, if we have a media takeover, a Catholic media takeover, right there you go. There's a hashtag for you, Catholic media takeover. If we were to do that, and we were to, storm Google and say, listen, this is what we want to push out. This is what's popular. It will get seen. So, folks, I can't stress that enough to you. It's not because Bill Snyder wants to have more followers. It's not because DeSantis wants to have more followers. I don't need any more. All I want to do is follow Jesus. But in order to do that, we need your help so that we can, develop this content, bring what is true, good, and beautiful out into the world. If you like Sowing Hope, if you like Journeys in Faith, if you like this Eucharistic Conference and this Eucharistic Summit, send it out to more people. Share it. That's the best commercial that I can give you, and it's one that is based on mathematics, and I could care less about math, but that's what it is, and
Oh yeah, absolutely. Thank you for articulating so well. I guess it was a couple years ago, actually almost 3 years ago, when the pandemic hit, and the St. Raymond Nonnatus Foundation was kind of at a loss, because we were, for the most part, we were an in-person ministry. And I'm really blessed to say that God sent my way two amazing people. Actually, I should say three amazing people, because they are Bill Snyder, Kent Kolhosky, and Jennifer Sinclair from Fiat Ministry Network. to help us to work together as a team where we're supporting one another. There's absolutely no competition whatsoever. We only have one goal, and that's to help people, to enrich people's lives, and to bring them closer to God, closer to Christ. And at this time, when there's a worldwide revival of the Eucharist, we wanted to get in on that. We wanted to be a part of it. We wanted to be a part of the solution to inviting people back to their faith who've been away. The tagline is sowing hope into broken hearts. Now, that's also the tagline for Patchwork Heart Ministry. It's no coincidence because we chose that as the second line of the Eucharistic Summit because we wanted to make sure that it was for those people out there who might be you, who've gone through challenging times. I think we all have. But we hold on to our faith and we hold on to our love of the Holy Eucharist as what it really means, a big part of what it really means to follow our Catholic faith. And so I just want to say to you, Bill, and to Kent, Jennifer, how much I personally appreciate all of you and every one of these wonderful speakers. You know, this was not an effort that was done by like a marketing company or a big, huge Catholic company that has lots and lots of employees to do all these different things. You know, Bill and I and Jennifer and Kent, we did all this ourselves. We did all the outreach. We made the videos. We reached out to people ourselves on email. So it's a beautiful thing that ministries can come together like this and make something happen the way that we did. It really was an act of God, wasn't it, Bill?
Oh, absolutely.
A good act of God.
It was. It was. And, again, here's, you think about how you can help us, right? Like you think about how you can help us. So that sharing is that first thing, right? But don't forget that especially during this time of year that both, actually all three ministries, right? So it's not just St. Raymond Nonatus, but it's also Patchwork Heart Ministry, Fiat Ministry Network have giving campaigns going on, folks. We can use your financial support if you're able to do that. You can go over to our website. You'll see it as part of the summit. We got some commercials thrown in there for donating to us. But please, pray about it, think about it. If you're gifted and able to do it, please give back, because that enables us to be able to create more of this content. I say to people all the time, when you're talking about media and media production, you can have a lot of skill. We can have Kent and I are blessed with really being able to produce this stuff. And however, all the fancy stuff and computers and graphics, I mean, even these bubbles that you see floating behind us right now, they all cost money, folks. You want it to look beautiful, you want it to catch people's eyes, you have to have a little bit of cash. And so your donations really help fund exactly this. It helps us fund, upcoming documentary on the Shroud of Turin. We have so many amazing projects that we're all collaborating on. Things like, the Sowing Hope podcast, Journeys in Faith, TV. There's so many things we want to do and be able to do with your support. And it really begins with that simple share and like and follow and subscribe. When you hit those, it really, really helps us. And if you're able to this time of year, we know things are super tough in the world. Remember us between your electric bill and your gas bill, as Mother Angelica used to say.
Yeah, well said. And Bill, like I said, I can't say enough how much we, the St. Raymond Nonatus Foundation, and I personally am grateful to you and Kent and Jennifer. I would like to also ask people to follow, friend, and like all of our speakers. I listed all of them, 21 speakers. They're all amazing human beings. You can go to the St. Raymond Nonatus Foundation Eucharistic Summit page. Just go to nonatus.org, where there's a graphic there that lists every speaker. And I said them all at the beginning of this podcast, but I would really love for you to friend, follow, and like them too. So, Bill, I'm just so glad we had an opportunity to do this today. I'm personally just so excited.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blessed by this.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll keep it short, folks, because we want you to tune in tomorrow. I think that's the biggest thing, right? I mean, all the content that we can provide and ship out and send out is going to happen over these next 3 nights, 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. you can tune in to the Patchwork Heart Ministry YouTube channel. It'll also be available on the St. Raymond Nonatus website, nonatus.org. Go over there, watch these videos. They're on demand perpetually, so that means you'll get them forever. They're available for free forever. That's what we like to say. So please head over to our websites, and don't forget to sign up. That way you'll get the notification, the email right at 6 that says tune in. All right. Well, thank you so very much, folks. And until next time, may God bless you and your family.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Sowing Hope on Patchwork Heart Radio. For more information about this podcast and our ministries, visit our websites, patchworkheart.org and DeSantis.com. You can also follow and interact with us on Twitter at PWH Ministry or DeSantis 2.